Hello and welcome to Dingoes Ate My Podcast. I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
I'm Justin.
And this week we're talking about the episode Earshot. Because why not do something light and cheery? Alrighty. So, this episode originally aired September 21st, 1999. Now, you might notice that date seems a little weird.
Yeah, the fact that it's like a few months later.
Yeah, like...
many months after
like
last
6
episode?
months?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pulled out of its original airing date because, well, this episode happens to... Well, okay, it doesn't really deal with a school shooting, but it kind of does.
It discusses
There
about
is
the
a
point.
student that brings a sniper rifle to the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this episode was going to air like a week after Columbine happened.
Yeah.
So...
It's just that happened to conveniently happen right then.
I don't think it was convenient.
Inconvenient.
Yeah.
Let's make more jokes about Columbine.
No.
I think we're on a watch list now.
It's all your fault, Paul.
Oh, I'm on more than one.
That doesn't help me.
Why are we not surprised?
Alrighty, so let's get into what happens in the episode.
There's more than just a person bringing a gun to a school, I swear.
More than a little. On patrol, Buffy runs into two mouthless demons and succeeds in killing one. But some of its blood is absorbed through her skin. When her hand starts itching, Giles explains that she may be infected with an aspect of the demon. Buffy worries about what the aspect she will be getting is, and is horrified when Willow wonders if the demon was male.
I could grow horns, or my skin.
What if it was a boy?
Please,
Buffy,
Willow.
Buffy, why are you checking your hair? I'm worried I might have horns. But yeah, Willow, awesome job with emotional support for your friend.
She looked excited.
The next day, as she is walking through the halls, Buffy finds that she can hear the thoughts of others. In class, she answers the teacher's questions by listening to the thoughts of her classmates. She also hears the thoughts of Freddie Iverson, who writes editorials for the school newspaper and who has a negative opinion about everything at Sunnydale.
Rightfully so.
So he's basically just me.
Yeah.
He hates everything, and yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Later that day, Buffy goes to the mansion to use her mind-reading abilities to check up on Angel and to find the truth about what happened between him and Faith. He informs her that she cannot read his mind because of the same reason that you can't see his image in a mirror. I don't know, it's kind of dumb.
Add another thing to the vampire list.
He tells her what happened with Faith meant nothing to him and that in 243 years he has only loved Buffy. I want to reiterate the point that Buffy is 17.
Yes, Paul, we all understand that you're very concerned about this relationship being tremendously creepy.
Because it is creepy.
Isn't it season 3 now?
Yeah, but she was like 15 when the show started, or 16. She hasn't gone to college, so she's like 17.
Okay, I guess. Sure, yeah.
Okay, she might have just turned 18. That does not make it any less creepy.
Nah.
I don't know, she could be 50 and he can still be 300 and something.
Anyway, at the library, Buffy tells her friends about her ability to read minds. She learns that Xander constantly thinks about sex.
Good job, Xander.
And it's really funny. Cordelia says almost exactly what she thinks. I wonder when I can go. Can I go now? Oz thinks extremely deep thoughts. If Buffy hears my thoughts, then Buffy is me, and I cease to exist. Willow thinks about how she's left out of things, and Wesley thinks about Cordelia romantically, but reprimands himself for having amorous thoughts about an underage girl.
Oh, there's Cordelia. No, don't look at Cordelia.
If only Angel did the same. In the lunchroom, Buffy hears that someone is planning to kill all the students. She tells everyone to get organized and find out who the potential killer is.
You know, after having a panic attack and just kind of fainting in the middle of it.
It kind of happens when you can hear an entire lunchroom of thoughts all simultaneously.
Very loud and very clear.
Ugh.
Buffy goes home to rest while Willow and the others go around interviewing students and faculty, and Willow gets to interrogate Jonathan. 10 on 10.
Great. And I like how Cordelia just straight up asks, "Are you planning on doing a mass shooting or killing everybody?"
It's for the yearbook.
It's for the yearbook.
Cordelia might be the best character ever.
It makes me think that they accidentally gave Willow's actor the old script from the Doppelganger episode for the interrogation scene.
It's so funny. Like, we'll get into it more.
So true.
Angel hunts down the surviving demon and brings its heart in a glass mixed with other ingredients after Buffy finds the effects of mind reading to be stressful and distracting and almost driving her insane. He forces Buffy to drink it and she goes into convulsions. When she wakes up, she is no longer able to hear thoughts. Willow and the rest of the Scooby Gang locate all the students on the list except Freddy Iverson. So they all go looking for him. They finally corner Freddy in his office and learn that he is not the potential killer. They find a letter from Jonathan apologizing for his upcoming actions. The gang finds Jonathan in the clock tower. Well, really, it's just Buffy. Assembling a rifle, Buffy takes it from him and then discovers that he was only planning to kill himself. Xander checks the kitchen and stumbles upon the lunch lady putting rat poison into the food. She tries to kill him with a cleaver, but Buffy knocks her unconscious. Giles and Buffy recap what happened as they walk in the school grounds. Buffy tells Giles that she knows he had sex with his mother, and Giles walks into a tree, and credits roll.
Honestly, when she first found out, it was the most hilarious.
You had sex with Giles?
On a
police car? You didn't
twice? It's so good.
The advantages and disadvantages of having mind reading.
You'll know too much, too soon, when you don't want it.
Okay, so international titles. In French, Inside Voices, which I kind of like.
That's good. That's a good title.
It works.
In German, Foreign Thoughts. Not bad.
Works too.
In Portuguese, The Reach of the Voice.
They're reaching for that one.
Yeah.
Boo! So for music, we just have the original score again.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, almost like they're saving money for something.
Yeah, but they had to delay this like 6 months, so...
Yeah, but it was still under the season 3 production.
Yeah.
No.
Right? So...
No.
So I just want to point out that Xander's stomach saved the day.
He kind of knew ahead of time, or had a thought ahead of time that could be the lunch lady.
Oh, that's true.
I just love he walks into the kitchen and he grabs this big old handful of Jell-O and he just looks...
Jell-O thing.
Oh, shit.
Is that rat poison? Oh.
And she's got this comedically large box of rat poison.
Yeah, really. And then Xander just starts flipping tables all over the place.
Don't eat the food!
Hopefully nobody ate anything yet.
It's too good.
Well, that was definitely pretty good. Another one in an episode, though. You gotta love Angel's commitment to things. He ran out in sunlight to get the stuff to him, and just dashing through the door, cover all over himself. It's got it.
We will see Angel do that a few times. I love the review for Dingoes Ate My Baby.
Oh, yes.
Dingoes Ate My Baby play their instruments like they have plump Polish sausage taped to their fingers. Sorry,
that's
man.
a fair review.
Nah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
I love Oz. He's just like, yeah,
that was a crazy night.
So, Willow is actually pretty good at interrogating people. For the most part.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And we get another sighting of Jonathan.
Yeah.
He's back.
He nearly killed himself.
Will we see him again?
Probably. He's alive.
Yes, we will. He'll be actually a major character in season 6.
Oh my gosh.
Great. Good thing he didn't kill himself yet. He needs to be in that role in that season.
Yeah, he does, because he's like a legitimate main character. I love, so Cordelia has to interview someone. And she walks into the teacher's classroom and she's like, were you planning on killing a bunch of students tomorrow? It's for the yearbook. She's so clueless, it's great.
Ugh.
Well, she likes being kind of blunt.
Like, did she honestly think that would work?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's Cordelia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touche. I forget who thinks it, but I think it's Willow. Or no, it's Xander. Buffy did the reading? Buffy understood the reading?
No, I think with that
Was that
one-
Willow? And then
that
and then
was
Xander thinks, like, should I have done the reading?
Oh man, should I have done the reading? Ugh.
It's so good.
But I think the interesting thing was after finding the shooter and seeing in the clock tower, she's just like, you know what, screw it, and just does a whole athletic sort of way of getting up there.
I could have done that.
Yes.
That's great. Alrighty, so obviously this episode was pulled because of the events of Columbine.
Yes.
So, one, do you agree that it should have been moved?
Well,
Considering it was going to air about a week after.
yeah, a student kind of did bring a gun into the school, even though it was a sniper rifle and he didn't actually fire it off. He just kind of assembled it, and he was going to use that to commit suicide somehow. In the clock tower, with a sniper rifle.
So, in that sort of sense, I would agree that it wouldn't be that bad, but it's kind of a sense that even touching on that topic, people are going to relate it to something that happened decently recently to it, so it probably makes perfect sense that they moved it for it, because even though there wasn't that much of a risk and more so of an idea of suicide instead of the full shooting incident that happened, even just a point of that would cause a whole bunch of controversy if it released around that time.
It's kind of like if you have, like, the terrorist incident on 9/11, if you're planning on, like, before even that thing even happened, if you're planning on destroying some buildings or something in your movie, like tall buildings, and then it'll release after 9/11, are you gonna release it then, or are you gonna push it out?
Well, that's
forward?
actually an interesting point, because Fox pushed back the premiere of 24 because it was supposed to happen like the week after 9/11, and they're like, maybe we shouldn't air this show about counterterrorism right after a major terrorism event.
Yeah, really.
So they pushed it back like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, you'd have to kind of push it back in that. So I kind of do agree that it should happen, I guess.
The
in
other
case
thing,
of events.
like, I think the other thing that kind of like, I think where the episode doesn't age terribly well, although like I like the episode, but there's points where they're like, let's make jokes about school shootings.
No, apparently school shootings are fairly common in the States.
Yeah, but like they go out of, like, they actually make jokes about it.
I know,
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
but if it wasn't so
Yeah.
commonplace these days, your guns out of your schools, America. Sheesh. Anyway.
Okay, so do either of you have anything to add?
I believe that's all I
Yeah.
got.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alrighty. So, next week we'll be talking about the episode Choices.
There are a multitude of them.
Or you can just choose not to.
Yeah,
So-
that might cause more trouble than...
All I'm going to tell you about this
choosing.
episode is that Faith is going to receive a special knife from the mayor.
Oh dear.
Special.
Special. And it's going to be, well, let's just say we've only got really 3 episodes until the season ends. Because the last one is a 2-parter and I count that as one.
Gotcha.
So do you have any idea about what might happen in the season finale?
Oh, craziness on...
Graduation
Great.
day.
They will be graduating.
And Ascension.
And what happens whenever the show decides they no longer need a set?
They blow it up.
Yep.
Yay!
Things gonna get blowed up.
Because of course.
I mean, the school almost blew up. Is that bomb still there?
No, it was disarmed.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was disarmed.
Well, I mean, or this is the chemical makeup of the bomb still there.
Oh, most likely, I'm sure
No,
someone...
I'm sure that they called the bomb squad or something and had it done.
They went down and disposed of it.
Maybe, if Xander was smart.
Xander's
Oh.
not that dumb. Like, he's kinda dumb.
I know.
It's true, but the sad thing is, I probably wouldn't put it past him. He was a bit preoccupied that night.
We could call, like, the next day.
He might have.
If
I
he
don't know.
remembered. Ugh.
Yeah, well, anyway, we are rapidly approaching the end of Season 3 and the beginning of Season 4, where everybody gets to go to college. Well, except one person.
Oh no.
Before they blow it up, blow up the college, somehow. I don't
Maybe.
I don't know what season that would be, though.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out if the college does ever explode.
Yeah, a long ways down the line.
But on that note, I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
I'm Justin.